What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Joey365 with another episode of Real African Stars. It's been a minute, man. It's been about a week. I haven't done an episode in about a week. Decided to drop this one for you today, man. Before we get started, make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Let us know what you think about the content. Drop a comment. Let us know what you think about the content. Hit the subscribe button. Follow us on Instagram as well as YouTube and TikTok at realafricanstars.com. I said Real African Stars, at Real African Stars. And make sure you follow us. Follow me on Instagram at RealJoey365. And yeah. Just like always, you already know we got a great show for you today. I think you'll enjoy it like others. I don't like to hold you up. I like to get straight to the content. So with no further ado, let's get straight into it. I don't like wasting any time. Our first topic today, we have a delusional passport bro. He gets checked. He's an Uber driver and he gets checked by a female rider. And let's hear what she had to say and give our feedback. Let's get into it. All right, let's get straight into it here.
51. And how old are you?
I'm 55 years.
She's fucking other niggas, bro.
No, she's not that. You got women don't want that.
You here in the United States.
Let me tell you something.
And she's back in Dominican Republic?
Because she want me. She looking for better thing for her life.
I believe that.
She's a pediatrician.
I believe that because you're a good man. You're a good catch.
She's a pediatrician, you know? She
Okay.
taking doctor.
Okay.
I mean, she almost finished.
Okay.
She not going to put herself with that guys who not doing nothing can do anything for her.
Okay.
You know? She got money.
She got money?
Probably, yeah, I give her money.
Oh, that's nice.
I could give her $1,000 like every month.
You give her $1,000 every month?
That's right.
I guess on a DR budget, that's okay. That's
Yeah,
good.
because she's in school. I'm there to pay her school tuition.
You pay her school tuition?
Ah.
Man, you're a good guy.
Yeah. Because I don't have nobody in my life. I mean,
That's nice.
you know.
What's her name?
Oh, Erica.
Erica.
Yeah.
That's cool. Erica's still fucking other niggas, but she is. Erica's fucking other niggas, but
that could happen to you if you love somebody.
yeah.
Eh?
Yeah, you could love somebody and still fuck other
No
niggas.
way.
Yeah, I think he's delusional. She's not around. You're not able to check her activities. You're not able to basically interact with her physically on a daily basis. We are talking about the DR here. So just like anything else, I don't care who you are. It doesn't matter. Like when you're not around someone for a while, that physical touch is. There's always an urge for a physical touch. Like, he's not even there to we're talking about the DR. She's a student. You're paying. She's looking at you like a simp, bro. You're just a what do they call it? You're just a sponsor. You're just a sponsor. I'm pretty sure she's talking to other dudes. You're not the only one. I don't think you're not special. Let me just be real. You're living a whole another country, and you're trying to dictate what goes on in another country. Like he said, she's I believe she said she's a doctor or studying to be a doctor in the DR, but she's talking to other dudes, bro. And this young lady's just letting you know what it is. And a lot of passport bros think that they got the key. They got the sauce, you know what I mean? The key to the game. Nah, there's no key to the game, bro. You're being used for your resources, your money, you know what I mean? So, but he seems to be fine with the current situation. So, who am I to be upset if he's happy, you know? But yeah. Let's go into the next one. I don't want to waste your time on that. Let's go into the next one. On this one's pretty interesting. We have, it says, a woman wants a man who will spoil her because she deserves everything. No man who wants kids. Okay, she wants everything. You get no kids. You get to make her happy. and she's 40 plus. Let's watch it. Let's watch and see how that interaction goes. Give me a second here. Let me cue up the video, and we can get straight into it. All right. And by the way, this is a KendraG, young lady who was on the KendraG show. You know how we love KendraG, and let's get straight into it, man. No further ado. Let's get into it. We're gonna play the video and give our feedback.
41 as of last week, I think. 41, I think.
You don't know your age?
Once you pass like 36, you start losing count. So I knew 40 for sure, but yeah, no, I'm 41.
Man, about that, man. When you date an older woman and she gives you a certain age, question that age. Most of the time they're lying. I'm just being real. A lot of people don't like being forthright about their age because they know what comes with that. A lot of people will ask you, "Oh, why are you still in the dating market?" That's why they hide their age, because that is not a positive in the dating world to be older. It just is what it is. This is for men. Well, for men, it's a little bit different. Some women like men who are matured in the dating phase, but that seems to be a knock on women. But let's keep watching.
Okay.
I want a friend. I want a best friend. I want a partner, right? But I want all the things, right? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, you don't have to have no money, or you don't have, like, I don't know. I don't know. I
Well,
want
this is the
all the
moment that
things.
you tell me what you want, honey.
I want all of the things.
So
Why?
what are all the things to you,
All I want.
sweetheart?
I want you to. I want you to spoil me, and I want you to. I don't know. I want you to spoil me, and that doesn't mean that you have to be rich, right? Because I find that middle class people will spend money faster than rich people will, right? Like, rich people are very tight with their little dollars, right? They hold on to their little dollars, right? So I want to be spoiled.
Well, that would make sense. It took them a lot to get rich. Not making bad financial decisions is one of the reasons probably why they got where they are. Obviously, this young lady's telling us everything that she wants, but I haven't heard anything about what she's gonna give that person. What are you gonna give this person that you want everything from? Like, what are you proposing he gets? What does he get out of the deal? Let's keep watching.
I want you to be thoughtful. I want you to also leave me alone, right? Like, I don't even know.
Should he look a certain way?
She wants everything, and also, like I said, give nothing. She wants you to leave her alone. Give me everything and leave me alone. You can't make this shit up, bro. All right, let's keep watching.
I prefer medium ugly, you know?
A lot of men are very irritated with women saying that on my show. I've been seeing the complaints in the comment section. They feel like that is not a compliment to say to a guy, because why would a guy admit that he's medium ugly and then reach out to you?
That's understandable. That's understandable. I do want to be spoiled.
No man want to be known that he's medium ugly. Am I medium ugly? Let me know in the chat, man. Am I medium? I'm pretty confident in myself, man. So I really don't care. You can let me know if I'm medium ugly. But no man want to know that they're ugly. You only date me because I'm medium ugly. I do hear this a lot though, from a lot of women who don't want to date the pretty boy because they feel that they got to compete with that pretty boy in the mirror, or whatever it is their issue is. But I hear that a lot. A lot of women said, "Don't date the pretty boy. Don't date the guy who you got to compete with for beauty or some silly stuff like that." But they just want to be the center of attention. That's what I get from that. But it is what it is. They feel that they can get more from an ugly guy than they can a pretty boy. So that's a very strange dating strategy, but seems to work apparently. So
Well, I feel like I deserve to be spoiled. I feel like I deserve everything, all the things, you know? I don't want anything in particular, but I want somebody to want to give me all of the things. Okay, so I want to travel the world, I want to see the world. I work hard. I want somebody who also works hard. I want somebody who wants to make um my life easier, but at the same time, I'm a catch. Right? Like I'm not a needy person, right?
you're a catch, but you're still in the market. Like a catch is someone that when a man sees value, he's gonna go after that value. He's gonna lock that value down. He's gonna, you know, give everything he has to acquire that value. Like, what are we talking about? You're still in the market, man, and you're talking about you're a catch. Those two things don't don't align. It's not the math isn't math in here. But let's keep watching. Let's watch the rest of the clip.
But we can't have no children. I don't know, like I can give you all of the things, but children.
Have you been drinking tonight, Sophia?
Good question, Kendra.
No.
No. Okay, just curious.
She said, "I can give you all of the things, but not children." But didn't list not one. Wait, I gotta do that again. She didn't list not one thing that she was gonna give this man, but she said, I'm done, man. I'm done with this one. I'm done with this one. It just goes to show, man, like the reason why she's still in the dating game is because you could tell that she's selfish. You could just, I didn't hear not one thing that this man was going to get in return from what she was offering. But we listen and we don't judge, bro. We listen and we don't judge. All right, man. I, I saw this video come across. I saw this thing come across my page the other day. A young lady says she wants a man. A woman sent her baby daddy $2K from her tax return just for being a good dad. This is something I have to give a shout out to this young lady because we don't really cover a lot of positive young ladies on this show, but you can see that there's some women do some good things, man. Women do a lot of good things, like this young lady that she sees the value of having uh, a happy baby daddy. Shout out to her, man. But let's read what she had to say. Let's read what she had to say. It says, "Cheers to not being a bitter baby mama." This is, I guess, it's from. Cheers to not being a bitter baby mama. And yes, I'm bragging because DJ really do have a great daddy. Out of the 4 years that her son's been here, he has never skipped or beat in my boy's life. Shout out to him, man. At least we cover some positive news out here. We like positive. We like to share some positive news. There's some healthy relationships out there, even though that's not a relationship. That's just a baby daddy. But this is a positive baby daddy experience. A lot of people don't have positive experience with their baby daddy. So shout out to them, man. Give a shout out to a big one to them for making it happen. Relationships do have or I guess that's a situationship. I guess situationships do have positive aspects to them, man. So shout out to them. So I ran across this one. It says, planning a wedding in D.C. or in North Virginia. Here's what a real 105K wedding budget looks like. Like, wow. A lot of we hear about the budget of weddings, and some guys, it's ridiculous the kind of things that people spend money on and what. Don't get it twisted. If you got the money to throw a lavish wedding or whatever, do your thing. But statistics show that most expensive weddings don't tend to last. So just keep that in the back of your mind next time you want to throw a lavish wedding. But let's go ahead and watch this story and give our feedback on the back end. Let's see what she has to say about a lavish wedding and the cost. And let's get into it.
Today is 105,000 in DC with 100 guests. Stationary, you're looking to probably spend about $1,100. Venue, food, open bar, $35,408.50. That's actually not bad. Photographer, $6,800. Videography, now this is cheap. This is $2,500 for videography. This is a late 2024 wedding. Cake, $1,500. Cakes cost money. DJ, $1,500. Photo booth, $1,200. She spent $15,000 just on flowers and candles. Just on flowers and candles. How much do you think they spent on that production? $22,000. How much were her rentals? $4,695 just for their rentals. $41,000, and that was just on decor. And that's typical. $10,000 to $15,000 for your wedding planning team. We did not include like hair and makeup in here. This budget actually right here in front of me is $96,502.54. That is not including the $10,000 for the wedding planner, would put you right at $106.
These numbers that you gave are exactly for a $105,000 wedding in the DC area or the Nova area. Our budget today.
Yeah, it's crazy because I don't know anybody planning on having it. Well, I'm this must be for the 1% or something because spending $105,000 for one day. It's a little wild, man. It's a little bit out of pocket, but it's like I said, it's not my wedding. Most guys are. If you present this to most guys, it's a turn off. I don't want to hear about Nobody wants to hear about $100K wedding for one day. Like, come on now. That's just, I don't know. A lot of people do it. Shout out to the ones who make it happen. But in 2025, this does not make sense to the average man. Or obviously, this is not for the average man, but most men in general, I don't see this flying very well when someone presents this type of budget for a wedding. I don't see the reason for it, but to each his own, man. It's not my wedding. It's not my situation, but it just goes to show, like, people are actually spending this. Like, this is an actual budget for a wedding. And to the ones who can afford it, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. But this doesn't do well in promoting weddings. A lot of men don't want to see this. I'm just be real with you. A lot of men will run when you even bring a budget half of this. Let's just say a budget of 50 or 60K wedding. Like, that's still ridiculous to me, man. That's ridiculous, a 60K wedding. But like I said, if you got it, I guess make it happen. Make it happen. If you got it, make it happen. Let's move on to the next one. I saw this one. I saw this story online, and it's troubling. We have a hairstylist named Jayla Amora drags client for trying to leave without paying. Wow, that's crazy. I see a lot of hairstylists, a lot of female hairstylists. Mostly, I mostly see this in the Atlanta area. Not saying it doesn't happen anywhere else, but this is mostly Atlanta that I get these type of stories from. But online you see a lot of hairstylists battling it out with their clients because the clients refuse to pay, or they come and get service and don't wanna and don't want to pay the service fee. Like, you know what? I just don't want to talk about it. Let's get straight into it, and let's watch the video, man. It's a little troubling, but yeah, let's watch it and give our feedback, man.
Sit right here until somebody says it. I'm not playing. You just tried to fucking run. You lucky I beat out you.
And I'm reading it here. It says, this is the second time that the client has tried to run off on the stylist. Like, like, what are we, like, are you that broke that you can't pay for your own hair? But we understand that we have these type of people in society that just want to mooch off the system. And I think she even had the audacity to press charges and call the cops on this person. But let's watch.
She don't want me to take her hair out. She don't want to pay me. What the fuck? No, your whole face is going to be on this.
She had the audacity to call the cops.
I don't get no fucks. I ain't finding out. They don't, bro. I'm going to call my uncle right now. Your left head. Oh, that's yeah, she don't want me to take her hair out. She don't want to pay me. What the fuck? No, your whole face is going to be on this.
Yeah, she gonna find out when I get there.
I don't get no fucks. I ain't.
This is definitely bumby activities, man. If you don't have the money to get your hair done, don't go to these people's businesses and trying to ruin their careers. Because obviously this girl is probably going to get arrested. This is definitely assault. It's kind of hard to, oh man. These type of people, they're enemies of progress, man. They come into your life, begging, hey, can you do my hair? Just to be devilish and not have the money to pay for their service. I hate these type of people, man. But shout out to the hairstylist. Hopefully she gets her justice. But it looks like this young lady, the one getting dragged, the client, is probably going to press charges. Unfortunately, this is the country we live in. Anywhere else around the world, you get dragged, you probably get beat. You know what I mean? But we live in America where you can get away with BS, and they'll applaud you for it, unfortunately. But hopefully she gets her justice, man. Everything always does come full circle. She'll get her karma. She'll get her karma. Let's just say what it is. She'll get her karma. Let's hope. All right. On our next story, man, we have it says when the arrestor becomes the arrested. So we have I think this is what country is this? This is in Kenya. We have police officers being arrested for being crooked. I'm from Nigeria, man. We have a lot of crooked officers, a lot of crooked politicians, a lot of crooked. The whole system is crooked, man. But shout out to Kenya, man. They're doing something right in Kenya. But on this next story, you see these police officers being arrested for being crooked, and this needs to spread to countries such as Nigeria, especially. Because we have a lot of crooked cops, a lot of crooked officials. But no further ado, let's watch the video and see them get justice for the people. Let's play it and let's watch.
Than 2 hours. In less than 2 hours, this is the amount of money somebody is working an entire 30 days to get that 50K. You guys, you've picked up bribes in less than 2 hours. Kila mmoja wao washikwe wafungwe kindly, and let it be an example to all other corrupt policemen and women out here. EACC is watching. When the police get policed. Have you ever...
Man, like I said, man, justice for the people. Shout out to these people actually holding these these police officers accountable, because we really don't see police anywhere in the world getting held accountable for anything. So it's good to see something like that, and hopefully that continues moving forward. Yeah, let's get into it, man. Yeah, that was I just wanted to drop that one. Oh, man. You know, we love covering AI and the progress of technology here. This post here says, this is crazy. Goma AI now can clone any website in minutes, and you just need to copy and paste the link. No need to code, no step-by-step tutorial. It just does it. So basically you can copy the link for whatever website you want to create, and there's an AI called Goma that'll replicate that website to fit for you, basically. You can basically replicate their website and make it yours. Let's watch how this AI does it, and let's get a feedback from it. And we'll give a feedback on the back end. Let's go into it. Let's watch it, and let's watch this AI do its work. Okay, it says just copy the website link and you want to clone, and Goma uses AI to generate everything needed and create a fully functional website. You can even generate images using the top AIs like Flux Pro. This is the AI right here, basically copying this website not word for word, but to replicate your website or to create your website. That's crazy. Yeah, so the question I always have is, once AI takes over and all the jobs have been taken by technology, AI, robots, everything, what are we gonna be doing? Nobody has told us what we will be doing. That is the number one question. What will we be doing when AI takes over the world? That is the question that's not being answered. And I would love an answer for that. But oh boy, I don't think the world knows what's coming, and this is why we prepare, man, for the future. Prepare for the future. But yeah, let's get into it. The next one. Let's get into the next story. It says, not making that mistake again. High value men won't date single moms. We have so basically we have a panel of men and a panel of women discussing relationships, and we have men who refuse to accept being a stepdad, and the women have problems with it. Let's watch what these women have to say and get our feedback. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it.
To y'all are not cut out for that, because it takes a very extremely high alpha man, I think, that would be willing to say, listen, I saw all of you grimace, I watched all your facial expressions, hold on, let me finish momentarily, that will be willing to step in and raise someone else's son. That takes a very brave, bold man, and there are men out there in the world who will do it when they see the value of a woman that's serving them and saying, listen, yes.
Did you say that there were men that openly came into your life and wanted to help raise your kid?
Yes.
Where are they now?
Well, I was going to tell you.
Why didn't they make the cut?
Well, first
Man, as you can see from the beginning of the video, she said that these men were alpha men, that they're real men for wanting to take responsibility of another man's child. And I just go, so you'll get a lot of women that are try to shame you into doing basically what they want you to do. and these men aren't going for it. But let's keep watching.
So alpha.
So I know I'm rare, but I do think it's a huge missed opportunity that men are passing on really good single moms like myself because they feel some type of way about it. And like she said, that's your prerogative. But you're also missing the most feminine, nurturing woman on the planet, or that I've been.
We don't believe.
Let me get McQueen's thoughts here. McQueen, are you being sold on becoming?
No, he's not. He doesn't want.
Absolutely not.
He doesn't want to take care.
I'm not hearing none of this shit. You got the simplest answers.
They're not playing this game.
No, because it's just like, how you gonna tell me I'm not out because I don't like your fucking kids? You know what I'm saying? Like, all right.
Probably not the safest route to go.
I think the truth is that's what we're all doing.
And that's what
right. And that's a normal thing to do. That's a responsible thing to do, and I think that's what an alpha would do at the end of the day.
I mean, they look at, they'll say, oh, that I don't count because I have a kid. And I'm
No,
like, you don't count because you said that comment.
There's lots of things that aren't ideal.
Most women in their 20s, and I will surpass all of them in regards to the characteristics that I bring to a man and to his life. Some.
I don't think women understand that no matter how well you slice it, that is not the man's responsibility. I understand there are men out there that do take responsibility of other people's kids, and go ahead and talk to those men. They will most likely tell you there is no benefit to it, because whenever something goes wrong, they'll be the first to let you know that this is not your child. They'll be the first to let you know that you're not their dad. They'll be the first to let you know that you can't tell me what to do. You don't control me. You know, dealing with other people's kids is not easy, man. There's no control there. You don't have say so in anything. In raising them, you can't spank them. You can't punish them. You can't do anything. So you're just there as a provider with no benefits. So that is why it's not appealing to most men, because you have no say so in the matter what happens to that child. When let's say, for example, you raise a kid to 18 and you've put all the work in, there's no benefit on the back end. They thank their mother, they thank their dad, and you're just that guy who spent your resources on them, but that's all. That's just all you are. Well, in some cases, some kids do acknowledge their step parents, but it's very rare. It's very rare. So this is why it's not appealing to be a stepdad. And later on today, I think later on in this episode, I do cover another situation where a man was a stepdad, and you'll see what the kid said the mother had to say about him. It was quite interesting, but it's crazy out here, man. It's crazy out here. But let's get into the next one, though. I ain't gonna hold you for too long. Yeah, no, let's get into the next one. Let me see here. Let me remove that. Let me remove that. Give me a second here. Let me queue up the next video. Yeah, let's get into it. Let's hear a woman's perspective on why women choose certain men. She basically talks about how men are just used to impress their friends. Women date certain men just to impress their friends or to compete with their friends, and this is definitely true. Let's watch the video and give our feedback on the back end.
These days, modern women use men as props to compete with each other or to compete with other women. We only dating niggas to try to compete with our homegirls, to like talk about who can get what from the nigga and who has the better nigga based off of what he do for you and X, Y, and Z, not off of like genuine characteristics and genuine interests no more. These days,
we already know this. Like men have already figured this out. Like, we're just here, men are just here as ornaments, as a notch on a woman's belt, you know, just to make her look better than what they, I don't even know how to say it. But we're just here as, I don't know why we're here. I'm gonna be real with you. But she just explains it, man. We're not really valued for who we are. We're just valued for how we make these women look to their friends. And a lot of men, as a man, you can really peep that. If the woman is making you jump through hoops, do this, you 9 times out of 10 is to make her look good for her friends. They want you to take them out to eat at expensive restaurants so they can video it and show their homegirl, hey, this is where I'm at. Or if you're a guy with a Maybach or something like that, they'll want to film it. You know what I mean? Just to show their friends that, hey, this is what I can do out here. This is what I'm making him do for me. Or taking you out on taking her on trips, doing all sorts of stuff, buying them bags. A lot of women will do this just to brag to their friends. This is why, if you're a smart man, be cautious and be able to recognize these signs that you are that guy. If she really likes you, she wouldn't make you jump through all these hoops. She wouldn't make you do any of these things. But if you're just the guy there to make her look good, those are the things that you should look out for. If they call this gesturing, make you jump through hoops, you know what I mean? Just to look good for her friends. That's what most of the guys are used for in dating. So beware of that, guys. It's a crazy world we live in. It's a crazy world we live in, man. Let's go to the next one. Let's play this next clip and give our feedback.
Let him chase you. I know this seems controversial today, and it shouldn't. The natural order of things is for the man, not the woman, to take the lead in a relationship. After all, you want to be the woman he wants out of all the other women he could have, right? Well, there's only one way to do that. Let him come to you. Don't be the woman who acts all googly-eyed around the guy you like. Play it cool. Men are competitive by nature and love a challenge. They pride themselves on getting the girl other men would love to have. So if you reverse this dynamic by being the one who makes all the overtures, including being the first to text him, as opposed to responding to texts you've received from him, you may get a positive response, but you'll never know if the guy is just being polite or if he's truly into you. Because when a man is interested in you, you will know it. There will be zero confusion on your part. None. Zero. Just none. It'll be that obvious. I know this sounds old-fashioned, but that's why it works. Whatever aligns with human nature will always work. It doesn't matter what year it is. The bottom line is that if the guy you like isn't chasing you, if he doesn't think you're the best thing since sliced bread and he doesn't move mountains to be with you, he's not your man.
I gotta go back. How do I get back to this previous video I just witnessed? Oh man, I can't get back to it. That sucks. But I will have to disagree with these young ladies, these beautiful women, man. In 2025, that strategy is not gonna work. If you want a man to chase you in 2025, good luck. Men have basically opted out of that. We're not, a lot of men are done chasing because just like I mentioned in the last video, there are women out there that'll make you jump through hoops and they really don't like you. So a lot of men are not going to do that in 2025. I agree with the women. I agree. A man is supposed to show his interest and show, hey, I want to be with you. But that does not work in 2025. You can't chase these women in 2025 because they will use you for majority. I'm not going to say this is for every woman, but majority of these women will use you. You can't tell who likes you by doing that. You're just jumping through all these hoops. You're calling her constantly. they're gonna just in 2025 they're gonna make an example out of you. That's just what it is. And this is why you see a lot of men backing away and not dating. They're done with the dating in America. It's just is what it is. I can't explain. Well, I can explain why, but not a lot of men are gonna do what these women are suggesting. They're not gonna. Not a lot of men are gonna chase you down, be like, "Hey, I want to be with you. I want to jump through hoops." No, because a lot of women have taken advantage of that and misused men. So a lot of men are just being cautious, and they're not doing that. I understand it's old school. I understand how, you know what I mean? It makes sense what they're saying, but in 2025, it does not make sense. I would not suggest it to any man to go out there and chase any woman. I'm just being real because it's not in your favor. Just statistically, it's not in your favor. So be cautious out there. If you think you're really interested in a young lady, just there's new strategies out here. That one isn't gonna work. If you show that you're overly interested in most women in today's age, they will just use you. That just is what it is. Like I said, it will make you jump through hoops unnecessarily. They will make you jump through hoops. But good luck to you if you think that strategy is gonna work. But from experience, good luck. All right. So this next story, this is from a what is it? Not Dr. Phil, but what's his name? We have a financial guru, Dave Ramsey, gets a call from a man who's dating a woman who wants to, who wants a prenup after she gets married. She wants a prenup because she will get an inheritance, a $50K inheritance. That's what she's trying to protect in this prenup. Let's keep watching. Let's watch the clip and give our feedback on the back end. Man, she getting a prenup for $50K. That's wild. $50K, not $100K, not $1 million, but $50K. But let's watch that. See what Mr. Ramsey got to tell her here.
Is going to be inheriting a ton of money from her parents and grandparents, probably close to $50,000, and she wants me to sign a prenup before we get married, and I just don't know how to feel about the whole thing.
Yeah. Wow. How old is your fiance?
I am 32 and she is 30.
Does she have any money?
No, actually, not at all. I have actually been supporting her for the last 3 years since we've been dating. She's just a stay-at-home girlfriend.
And you didn't ask her for a prenup.
I have not.
So
no.
The prenup was for the potential inheritance.
The prenup is for the potential inheritance. I have not had a sit-down discussion with them.
When did the prenup discussion come up? After you were engaged?
Yeah, I mean, her parents are well in the six figures.
Yeah, okay. So, all right.
It's going to be...
Bro, my advice to this young man, run. You've been funding her lifestyle for the past 3 years. You haven't asked her to contribute a damn thing, but she's supposedly getting a prenup for a potential $50K inheritance that might not even come. She wasn't worried about the finances. She wasn't worried about you footing the bill for her lifestyle, but for this $50K she supposedly is gonna receive, she wants to protect that. You're being used. I don't know if you see it, but I see somebody that's using you. To me, this is not a good situation. That seems like someone who's selfish. She seems like someone who's selfish. She hasn't contributed to your lifestyle in any way financially, but she has some form of inheritance coming in and she wants to protect that, and she hasn't contributed in 3 years. Run, brother. Whoever you are, run. It doesn't look good. by even wanting a prenup. She doesn't see how much of a future does she see with you, you know. But just be cautious, in my opinion. Run. That's my opinion, and I'm gonna stick by it. Yeah. Let's go to the next one, man. Yo. I had this one run across my page. We have a Myron Gaines. He's one of the Fresh and Fit guys. He's basically just going on an unhinged rant about African Americans. And like I said, I told you I was Nigerian, and I came to this country about when I was young. So I appreciate the efforts that African Americans have made in this country for me to even have the opportunity to come here. And he also is an immigrant, and he's basically shitting on some African. He doesn't even specify some. He just gives a broad paint of African Americans, and I think this is totally wrong and disrespectful. The fact that he's still out here spewing BS is crazy to me, but he's just a weirdo, man. At this point, I was never a fan of their show. I watched it a couple of times, but it gets redundant after watching you bash women 24/7, and that gets old after a while. He gives loser vibes from. He looks like someone who's been rejected by women too many times, and he tries to lead with money all the time. Women don't want you for your. If you just lame, you lame, bro. But let's watch his unhinged rant and give our feedback, man. It's even hard to even watch. Let me just play it. No, I can't. I'll just play it. Oh, man. Give me a second. It seems to be stuck here. Let me refresh the page, and hopefully we can get this video rolling. Give me a second. Let me refresh. Oh man, let me reload. Oh wow. Oh man, come on, not now. No internet. Oh, I think that's just that video. Dang, I won't be able to cover that video. Very important video too, man. Let me see if I can troubleshoot it here. I really want to go in on this fool. Why is this thing doing that?
Days.
Yeah, hopefully it wasn't scrubbed from the internet, because that video doesn't seem to be coming up anymore. But come on, TikTok, why are you doing this? Oh well, apparently they didn't want me to cover that, so I was really, man, Myron, I was gonna give it to you, brother. I don't know if I call you brother, but I'm gonna just move on. That clip seems not to be working for some reason, boy. It looked like the internet saved you, my G. Internet saved you, because I was about to go in on you. This next video came across my page. You see a lot of my young black women making content about living out of their car, and it's troubling. Hopefully it doesn't become a trend. It seemed to become a trend. Quite a few young ladies living out of their cars, and it just goes to show how hard the economy is. Let's go ahead and watch the video and give our feedback on the other end.
That's right.
I might be having internet issues. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. It seems that we're still recording, but let's do this. Let me make sure that my internet is working properly here. Let's see. Let me troubleshoot internet. Seems that we're having network errors. Oh man.
Every little kid is obsessed with using hair gel. Your mom gets it for you one day, you spike your hair up, you think it looks so good. And honestly, when you were a little kid, it probably did look good, but if you're a teenager, you should not be doing that. I promise you, you're too old for that. It does not look good anymore. The second hairstyle that teenagers should not get is the slick back. Look, the slick back honestly isn't a bad haircut at all. It actually looks pretty professional, but if you're under the 30, I don't know why you're doing this hairstyle. It makes you look about 10 years old.
Single
Also,
guy.
for this hairstyle, you have to use a bunch of hair gel, which is going to get really messy and it's going to be annoying in style. Honestly, I think hair gel should be banned
What's your
for
name?
anybody under the age of 30 because I know you're not going to hair. Now the 30 haircut are the worst. Everybody should be someone over the age of 30 cut. I think that's going to be the
Very nice.
My mom, 3 kids.
Now, what does this do?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, my mom
Yeah, all that for that woman. And she
this one hair, I think it looks so good. It's a little bit good. You should not have to do for that.
They know.
We're dressed up, so we go out with our we wear heels.
Dave might be here to Prenup, where we have to put out level thing on their
when you're thinking about choosing a mate and this person is supposed to carry your child and your body is not able to do it, why would I choose someone who's in a state that is directly related
These days, modern women.
every single health complication? Every health issue becomes more of an issue when you're obese. I can't figure out what kind of man would choose a carrier that is physically compromised. And not to mention the habits you would instill in this child. The habits, the behaviors, the lifestyle. I can't imagine choosing that. Now, I'm a fitness person.
Dave, my wife is good.
But even as an average person who likes yourself. So let's go beyond the kids. Are you even going to be
127.
We're supposed to do this for life. You got about how many more years huffing and puffing up the stairs? When you sit down on the couch and it's like, you need to get some water, you like, I'll do without it. Matter of fact, you don't even drink water. It's Coca-Cola and grape soda.
Y'all kill me.
But you want somebody to sign up with you for You look like your ass about to cut it short. You opting out. If you big as hell, you opting out of a long life. You just opted out. This man about to be a widow dealing with your high blood pressure ass. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. That was
My stepfather.
That was too much. Black people in the most precarious economic position and the last group trying to share. When other groups know that it's through sharing resources, it's through sharing response. Black people.
Man, I'm sorry about that, man. We finally came back. We had some technical difficulties. I lost some internet, so I'm back. I'm sorry for that, and hopefully I can cut that out. But yeah. I'm sorry about that, guys. Let's get into it, man. Oh man. Like I said, this next one, we have some young ladies who are living out of their cars. It just goes to show the signs of the economy at the moment, and we're just gonna give a feedback. And let's watch the video of some ladies living in their car. Is this the current trend going on in the world? Just give you feedback. Let's watch and give our feedback on back end. Sorry about that delay, guys, but yeah, let's watch the video.
7 days. That's right. 127 days that I have been sleeping out of my car here in Texas. And the Lord tells me to count it all as joy.
Okay, so guys, I did not ever think I would share this video. I lived in my car for 3 years in Los Angeles, California, beachside, okay?
I wait on what they say because you can tell the way that they treat you that they don't really want to help you, and that's okay. I'm not mad at anybody for not wanting to help. It is what it is. I'm not, listen, I will stay in my car if I need to. That's that. Since I live in my car, y'all keep asking me, what do I use as window covers? And I keep telling y'all, it's window covers. It's cardboard paper.
I need to Krispy Kreme to get ready for work because I've been living in my car since. I'm in, but yeah, just come with me.
I am ready for bed. After I put my window covers up, this is what I do every night. Every fucking night. But
Oh man. You can just see the. It's not. I wouldn't blame these ladies. Things happen in life. People go through things. For all we know, that their family life could be not as great as others. People go through things. I know most men out here would want to bash these women and say, "Well, they don't have a man." I've done that in the past. I'm not gonna say it. But the thing is, understanding that people go through things, situations, and family life do change. They probably don't get along with their family members. That's probably why they resulted into living in a car, or maybe they just don't want to go back home. You have a lot of people who have pride and don't want to go back to living at home with their families, but in this economy, it looks like that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna see a lot of people moving back you're gonna see a lot of people moving back home with their families, trying to reserve and save money and so on. But by any means, let's not bash them. Let's not talk bad about their decisions. That's their decisions, their lives. Just send out prayers to these young ladies. Hopefully the life and such circumstances change. Shout out to them, and hopefully send in prayers to these young ladies, and hopefully they get things back in order. Yeah. Things happen in life, man. Life. I'm telling you, those you might be at the top today, man. You'll be at the bottom tomorrow. If just life hits. You never know. Circumstances with the way things are going in the economy, anything can change at a whim, just like that. But yeah. We have this next clip comes from a lot of women who dated other women, and they're just venting their frustration on. Basically, some of these women are saying the same thing guys say in relationships with women. But in this circumstance, we have women dating other women. So these are lesbian relationships, and let's hear some of the complaints that they might have. Let's play the clip and give our feedback on the back end. Let's get into it.
Done being a lesbian. I'm going through an amicable, healthy resident. I didn't have these gray hairs when I was straight.
Hey, no disrespect, but what are women that with no kids, or at least one, right? Y'all go over to the straight territory, and then y'all come over here, y'all come over to the by the time y'all got 6-7 kids, man. Why y'all don't start with us and finish with them?
I don't know which one of y'all straight women need to hear this, but just because you're sick of men, don't start dating studs. They're worse. They cheat better. They lie better. It is horrible. We hate it here.
So I just got stood up on a date by this girl that I met on Hinge. We were supposed to go for coffee, and I was like waiting there for 15 minutes, and then 30. And then I decided to text her. It goes green. So then I call her, and that's when I realized she blocked me.
We have to talk about domestic violence in lesbian relationships. It needs to stop. It happens for a number of reasons. A huge reason is insecurity, lack of trust, a history of abuse yourself. But no matter the reason, it's not okay. It's not okay to insult your partner, to be hypercritical of your partner, to put your hands on your partner, to financially abuse your partner, to threaten to out your partner.
You see, fellas, we ain't the only ones that's...
I decided to text her.
Man, it just goes to show, but like, men have been complaining about the same things in relationships, and we just are called men bashers, women bashers, man. Men say they don't want to take care of other people's children. Here you have a woman saying the same thing. You also hear this woman talk about online dating and getting stood up. This is a thing. Like this, men have been dealing with all sorts of these type of issues, and we are told to just do it, just deal with it, you know. But I'm glad that you have women also testifying that this is an issue as well, and it goes to show that we, majority of the time, we're not the problem. We're not the problem. Not saying men aren't it, but we have our faults as well. But as you can see, women complaining about other women. I don't really hear men coming out bashing other men, gay men bashing other men. In the dating world, you don't really see much of that, but you see women dating other women, and there seems to be an issue. But we listen and we don't judge. We just watch. Man, let's get into it, man. Oh, man. We have a young lady. I've seen her go viral this week. She has 7 kids, and she's basically saying her having 7 kids and 4 baby daddies shouldn't stop her from finding love. But let's watch what she had to say from her mouth and give our feedback on the back end. Let's get into it.
Y'all think I'm gonna look this pretty and I have kids? Y'all think y'all the only one that's ever approached me and wanted to like be with me? No. I have 7 kids for a reason. I have 4 baby daddies for a reason. You just don't get a pretty girl like this that don't have all these kids. I'm not asking you to take care of my kids. I said take care of me. In the video, I said get my nails done. I need a new oil change and stuff like that. I never said take care of my kids. I get $2,100 in food stamps. My kids not hungry. My kids have Medicaid insurance. They good. I'm talking about me.
Ma'am, I think I don't think it has anything to do with your beauty. It has something to do with you having bad coochie management. You can't come out here. Maybe she had other reasons to have. Maybe she had a reason for having 7 children by 4 different men. It could be for a financial reason. It could be for financial stability. I know women who have kids like this want financial stability. They want to receive money from the government, receive money from 4 different men. This is a thing, but that's just bad vagina management. Let's just call it what it is. If you have 7 kids by 4 different men, and you seem to be the common denominator why your relationships haven't worked. What you're bringing 7 kids to another man. You want a man to foot the bill for your kids, but this video wasn't it. There's another video that she dropped right after this, and let's see what she had to say in that one as well. Let's play the video and get
Y'all got too many comments, and I cannot address the comments enough. Y'all bashing me about having 7 kids and looking for somebody to help take care of them. What is the issue? As a single woman, am I supposed to just give up on life and not want to find a man that's going to help me and my kids? And 4 of my kids have dads. It's literally just 3 that I'm looking for help with. That's it. But I'm going live tonight at 10 or 10:30. Because we're going to get to the bottom of this, and I'm going to find me a man.
Oh, man. She ain't lying. She will find another man. Another man will come into that life. It's because she's pretty. She's pretty. I don't play with pretty women who don't have 7 kids by 4 different men. There's pretty, because in the previous video she said that you can't be this pretty and not have 7 kids. Like, no, yes, you can. There are plenty of women out there who are beautiful, who don't feel like they have to have a baby by every man that they date. Unfortunately, this woman, her beauty will attract them, but it won't keep them there for long. She'll probably have more kids and more baby daddies, but it says a lot about the men that decide to take up on this type, take this type of woman seriously. There are men out there who will go after her and date her, but will they stay? No, they're not going to stay. Seems like her life is just a revolving door. Good luck to the next man. It's not. It's definitely. It's your turn, I guess. It's your turn to ride a roller coaster. So good luck with that. Yeah. Let's move on. This next video talks about, it's another example why it's a bad idea to be a stepdad. This guy goes on to tell us how her mother felt about his stepdaddy. So let's watch that video and give our feedback on the back end. Let's see what the mother thought of her stepdaddy.
They took my mom with 3 kids.
So what do you call him?
Is he a simp? I wouldn't call him a simp, but my mom called him a simp.
Damn.
My mom definitely called him a simp. But
Oh my God.
honestly, God,
Y'all hear that?
Yeah, my mom did call him a simp.
All that for that woman.
Okay.
Look at his 3 kids, and she called him.
My mom told me straight up, she told me, yo, don't ever date a woman with kids.
My mom told me the same thing.
Don't ever.
Yeah.
Mom called him a
Yeah, this is one of the reasons why it's not beneficial to be a stepdad, man. Just listen to how the mother refers to the stepdaddy as a simp. Like, man. And this is what a lot of women want you to sign up for. They talk about you being a stepdaddy is an honor. You're the one who stepped up. You're the alpha male. Man. Oh man. I don't see the benefit. Like you can't convince today's man what's beneficial about dating women with multiple kids or kids in general. Like, listen to how this stepdaddy was referred to by the mother as a simp. Like, come on now. That doesn't even sound appealing. But a lot of men will sign up for that if the woman is pretty enough. But man, this is the next one is an old clip of Kevin Samuels breaking it down. It says women act like they don't understand pretty privilege. He basically breaks down pretty privilege. A lot of women benefit from pretty privilege, just like the woman with 7 kids. There's privilege in being pretty. Let's watch how Kevin Samuels decided to break this young lady down in the understanding that she understood what pretty privilege looks like. Let's watch.
P-line where the young pretty girls get in for free?
Yes,
Have you ever been in that line?
I have.
And then what about the women that weren't in that line?
They have attitudes, and they're wondering why they're not getting in it.
Are they really wondering why, or do they know why?
They probably know.
There's no
I'm
probably,
sure
man.
they
There's
know.
no probably. They know.
Okay.
Tell me why you get in the VIP for free and they can't.
Because we're dressed up. So, like, when you go out, we're wearing dresses, we wear heels.
If you look like Precious in heels and a dress, could you get in the VIP?
No.
Okay, so let's not play. At 25, I treat you as a grown woman. And at 25, you understand that you have to be of a certain looks value to get into this place for free. And if you don't, you stand in line and pay with the dudes.
Right.
So what's not to understand? We get this. It's just harsh.
Man, shout out to Kevin Samuels, man. You were greatly missed, brother. You were greatly missed. This generation could definitely use your knowledge and expertise in today's dating world. Even though you did what you had to do, you basically paved the way for today's relationship gurus. But understand this: women understand what pretty privilege is. They see it every day when when these women are out on trips. That's pretty privilege. When, like he said, the VIP line at a club, or the VIP table at a club, you see these things. You rarely see ugly women in these lines. So let's not play the game. But shout out to Kevin, man. He paved the way for a lot of content creators, man, and he'll be greatly missed. But this next story is of Israel Adesanya, ex-girlfriend. So basically, right, Israel Adesanya's girlfriend of a year. He only dated this girl for 1 year. She basically took him to court for $1 million. I believe she wanted to split his assets. I believe he's about his assets are worth over $15 million, and she basically wanted half of his assets after dating him for a year. Turns out that the judge, turns out that he actually put everything, all his assets, under his mother's name. This seems to be a common occurrence for most athletes and entertainers. And I'm for it, because this should be the next trend. Most men should transfer their assets to a loved one, someone they can trust. Name, put your assets in your mother's name and protect that. And in her situation, she came to find out that he didn't own anything, and they had to split her wealth because she made the bulk of the money, or she was the only one who had assets on paper in their name. So the judge ruled in her favor, actually, because she wanted everything split. So she won, but she lost at the same time, because they had to split her assets, which was $1 million. So basically, Israel Adesanya came up $500K richer. Shout out to that man. Shout out to him. This is basically when greed backfires on you. She went out there to be greedy, and it backfired. Unfortunately, he won. She won, but she lost at the same time. Shout out to him. This should go to a lesson to a lot of athletes out there. Do not put things in your name if you know that you're worth millions of dollars, and you have predators out here. You are a prey to predators, guys. You're a prey to predators. A lot of women are predators. They know how to target their prey, which is you, the one with the millions. And yeah, they will use sex to try to acquire your wealth. So shout out to him for using his knowledge and getting out of that situation. And yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to him. This next story, we have you have a young lady that talks about her sugar daddy. She has 12 sugar daddies. 12 sugar daddies, and she, out of those 12 sugar daddies, she makes $30,000 a month. That is crazy. That's crazy money for a sugar baby. But she has 12 guys funding her lifestyle, and I can't. What am I? Shout out to her. If you have guys out there willing to spend all this money on you just to be a part of your life, and they're not getting any, I'm pretty sure they're getting benefits, but it's I don't even know what to say. because she's gonna have to give up something to get something from these men. So are all 12 men getting something from her? But let's watch the video and give our input. It's a dirty game we live in, but that tells you a lot, man. It's a transaction.
I don't like short.
Man.
That's the
It's
part.
just a transaction out here. Transactional dating. Like this young lady said, she was living the family life, and it wasn't enough. She was living the submissive home life. She had the husband and the kids, and she wanted to give all that up because she wanted a different life. She saw something on the internet that sparked her interest, and she decided to go for it. Hopefully it works out for her in the long run, but 9 times out of 10, it's not going to work out. You'll have all the money you want, but with nobody to spend it with. Most guys at the end of the road, I'm pretty sure she's going to live this lifestyle for another probably 15 years till her beauty runs out. She's beautiful. But at some point it becomes more about less about money and more about family, but she seems to value the money in the time being. As you can hear, she says she understands that this is sex work, and she has to share her body with 12 men. This is the downside of living the sugar baby life. You're gonna have to live and deal with men that you're not attracted to sexually having sex with you and having you do various things just so you can get money. It might look good for the internet, but in the long run, you're going to be just depressed having different men run through you, basically, all for money. A lot of people are content with this lifestyle, and until you're not content, right? But yeah, the devil will give you something, but there's a cost. That money comes at a cost, man. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't see it till it's over. But good luck to her. Hopefully she finds what she's looking for. We have another one that says a single mother rejects perfect man and then instantly regrets it. Let's watch the video, give our feedback, and see what she regretted. Let's watch this video. This video is similar to a KendraG as well. We like KendraG's video, but this isn't KendraG. This is another creator, Ask Ashley. Let's listen to what this young lady had to say and give our feedback.
Right now, I'm 26. You know, I was engaged before, and I've been single for 2 years. And I've been dating. My last relationship, he was a provider. He was in tech, so he made off very well. He took care of me. That was like my best friend. He was very loving. We had great memories together. We accomplished a lot together. And what ended it was I needed to focus on my business. He wanted more time for him, us together, but I needed more time for me to focus on my business.
Wait, so you ended the relationship just to focus on your business? I don't know.
I didn't end it because of that, but he was requiring more time from me, and it was causing a strain in our relationship. There were arguments that were caused because he wanted more time, and I love that he took care of me, he provided for me because...
Man, you could tell that this woman isn't a forthright. She's obviously dating other people. Because if this was somebody you really cared about, I don't think it'd be hard to make time for that person. She used the excuse of focusing on her business. Let's be real. If you wanted to be with this man, you'd be with him. That business would not stand in the way. You would make time for what you want. A lot of people would make time for the things that she wants. She wanted to explore other options and be single. Let's just call it a spade a spade. Let's not beat around the bush and try to act like, no. let's not play that game, but a lot of people do. Let's keep watching. Maybe she gives some more gems. Let's listen.
Because I want that in a relationship, but at the end of the day, I gotta take care of myself. I gotta make sure I have money set aside and make sure I'm good, and I have my own passions that I want to pursue.
Shame.
Yeah. She didn't really like you, bro. She liked the benefits of being with you. Like she said, you was well off, and she liked that aspect about you, but she didn't really like you. We have a lot of people who be in relationships like that, or just be in relationships and they want more, but they don't want it from you. She's definitely dating somebody else. You're just finding out on the internet, or gonna end up finding out later that you were just there as a placeholder, brother. You were just there as a placeholder. This next content creator talks about going to Nigeria to get a skinny BBL. I've heard of BBLs being done in other places, but definitely not Nigeria, of all places, due to the fact that with the medical attention, or the medical system there is not as good as the Western world. But I'm not gonna say we don't have great doctors. It's just that the environment and just the country in general doesn't take care of the health workers as well as they should. But let's watch this creator. She talks about going to, her name is Faith Success. She talks about going and getting a skinny BBL in Nigeria, of all places. Let's watch her let's watch the content and give our feedback.
Skinny BBL. Yes, I'm getting my body done. So Nigeria wasn't my first choice.
I wanted to go to Turkey, and I thought about Colombia, but I don't have a friend in the UK to travel with. So I decided to get my body done in Nigeria, Abuja to be precise. So I got to Abuja, and the next day I went for my blood work. I got to the hospital, and the place was super clean. I already did my consultation online, but I had to come for the blood work. This is what the waiting area looks like. Look at this beautiful frame, guys. Like, that's what my ass is about to be like. But this is what the waiting area looks like. It's super clean. So I went in for my blood work and everything was okay. So we picked a surgery date. Now, tell me why they told me to take off my nails. Like, this short nails, I took it off. This is a night before my surgery. I could not sleep. Like, I was praying, like, oh God, let this surgery be successful. So today is my surgery day. I am super excited. I am getting a liposuction 360 and a BB fat transfer to my butt. And it's 6 a.m. in the morning. I am going to the hospital right now. I'm super happy because I can't wait for the results. At the same time, I'm a bit, So my best friend is taking me to the hospital. Say hello. Hello. Yeah. So guys, see you when I'm fresh out of the theater. The surgery table. I arrived at the hospital. I had my consent form with me. I did not sign it because I needed to ask more questions. I changed into my gown and I was waiting for my daughter to come in so I can tell him what I want and what he can give to me. So at this point, I was a bit scared, but my daughter came in. For my waist, 22 inches.
You know 25 here now. You're saying 22. She's from 25 to 22. Right now, she's trying to bargain. From 31 to 22. From 31.
So this is the part that was so emotional for me because we had to pray before the surgery. I love the fact that they told me, like, let's pray. Yes, because at the end of the day, it's all God. So I went in to take my photos before and after. This is me straight out from the table, from the surgery table. I'm going to do a series on the first day, the second day, and everything that happened. So stay tuned.
Oh man, it's sad, man. This is the state of our women. That they feel that this is all just for attention, just for attention, and we know why women go out here and get these BBLs because they want. It's hard to say, man. They basically want to be sex workers. You go and get a BBL because you want to sell your body. This is not for anything else. Let's not get it confused so they can be passed around by different men. Let's just call a spade a spade. This is not someone who's married and wants to do it for her husband. This is somebody who wants attention. She wants attention and she doesn't care how she's going to get it. And she's obviously seen how BBLs get women what they want. You will have men out there who will splurge money on you if you got a BBL. She'll, I guess, move in different circles because of this BBL, and her life is going to change, and she's going to go on trips and this and that. We see this every day. But by getting this BBL, just know that a lot of men aren't going to take you seriously. Well, serious men, they'll have sex with you, but they won't take you seriously. If they're smart. If they're smart, they will not take you seriously for a relationship or anything of that sort. But shout out to you and your BBL. Hopefully you get what you want. So, but I'm pretty sure there's a downside to BBL. A lot of people will look at you like a prostitute. It is what it is, and that's something that you'll have to deal with as a young lady looking for love. The time will come where you want to settle down, and men are going to ask the question, so what have you been doing with your life? Oh, I've been with this person, that person, this person, that person, this. Okay. Yeah, that's all they'll need to hear. But just know it'll be harder to secure a marriage and have somebody take you seriously. But let's move on. And yeah. This next one, this takes a new turn to being a Nigerian scammer. So we have a clip here of a man. Our latest Nigerian scammer has been caught. This guy right here. Oh Lord Jesus! It says Michael New of Slidell, Louisiana, is facing 269 counts of wire fraud and 1 count of money laundering. It says a Nigerianprince scammer was a 67-year-old man from Louisiana, police says. Like, have we got, this is, I don't even know what to say. This is like the greatest disguise. Like, how did he even pull this off? Like, how did you, who? Man, shout out to him, man. How do you pull this off? I just want to know how he pulled this off. Like, I understand that we have not a Nigerian scammer, but coming from Louisiana, it throws me off, man, because you wouldn't expect anything like this. I wouldn't even thought of this. Oh, this is some old white dude in Louisiana who's scamming people. But it is what it is. But this 2025 will be definitely be interesting. I know it's been interesting so far, but I just thought I'd share that story. I thought it was funny and hilarious. I think most of this show we've been talking about stepdaddies and things like that. Here is another incident of a man who is a stepdaddy who decided to step up, get a harsh reality and a lesson. You have a man that catches his girlfriend cheating while he takes his stepson on a camping trip. Mind you, this is the baby daddy that's cracking her while the stepdaddy is on a trip with their son. This is diabolical, man. Let's take a look. Let's watch the video and let's give our feedback on the back end.
Do it, nigga. 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 Yeah, me too. Me too, nigga. Me too. Me too. What you talking about? Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you talking about? You lame as fuck, pussy asshole. This fuck nigga, man, he don't need to do for his motherfucking child. You lame as fuck. legit. Man, me too. Me too. You put this fuck fade, nigga. Put the fire down, nigga. Put the fire down, nigga. Put the fire down. Put the fire down. Put the fire down, nigga. Beat your ass in here. Nigga, beat your ass in here. Put the fire down, nigga. Put the fire down, nigga. Man, nigga, knock your ass out of here, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Oh, you lame as fuck. You lame as fuck. This asshole, you lame as fuck. Man, you lame as fuck, bro. Man, you lame as fuck. Bitch, I'll break this shit. You lame as fuck. You got me with your jit out camping and his daddy right here and he don't do shit for him. You lame as fuck, jit. Nigga, knock your ass out. Yeah, I do. Nigga, do something.
Man, this just goes to show, man. Bro is definitely hurt. I'd be hurt too, man. Imagine taking care of somebody's kid and the stepdaddy is still, you married to her at that. You married to her at that, and the stepdaddy, the father of the child is there still cracking her, and you're playing stepdaddy. This is another example of why it's dangerous to be a stepfather. This is why a lot of men don't want to step up and take care of another man's child. And you keep seeing examples after examples of why it's a bad deal. You have a man that could possibly lose his life all because he wanted to do the right thing. The only advice I can give this brother is, bro, just leave the situation, man. Kick her out, or you leave and let them have whatever situation that they want to have, man. Obviously, they still want to be together, so just leave the situation. It's not worth your life, brother. That's the only advice I can give you. The situation, yeah, it sucks, but it's not worth losing your life over. You should just get your stuff or get her stuff together and remove her from the premises. That's it. That's all you can do. Going back and forth with her is not necessary. It's not going to help. She's definitely showing you what she thinks about you if this is what she's doing. So, yeah. Just another example of stepdaddy activities that this is what's out here, man. Good luck to whoever decides that that's what they want to do. That sucks. We have another story. This one is it comes from the UK. We have a situation where women have been calling the authorities on their African husbands whenever they're trying to get him back in line. They will call the police on these men, and the UK say that they're tired of it and they want to do something about it. Let's go ahead and watch that video here and give our feedback.
All those women that sent their husband packing in the UK, all those women that chased their husband in the UK, they are looking for their husband to beg them back now, for their husband to come back. Do you know why? UK has asked them to provide certificate of sponsorship, or else they will deport them back to their country. So now they need their spouse back. So they are all looking for their husband to beg their husband to come back, or else they will be deported. Are you playing with God? Are you playing? God works in mysterious ways. Now, you people are forming strong head because they don't give them a small privilege for UK. Now don't pursue innocent men from their own house. Now you are looking for them or get deported. Oh yeah, now.
This is why you have a lot of men giving other men advice on why not to bring your woman to the UK or to any foreign land, because of situations like this. You will get women who use the system against you. They will call the police whenever an argument ensues, whenever they're not happy and they want you to leave the premises, or whenever, for any reason that they might not be happy or they might not be getting whatever they want. They will call the police and have you removed. So the UK government have decided that they're going to do something about it. So let's read what the UK government has to say. It says the UK government and councils are toughening up those who are calling the police on their spouses to take advantage of the public funds and the immigration process. The two Nigerian women had issues with their spouses last year and called in the police. They were separated, and one was given a council house in Leeds. The other, the woman have now been told to go and look for a certificate of sponsorship or leave the country. No more freebies. The women are looking for who to help them beg their spouses. Now, some of you reading this post, this is tiny. I'm trying to read it, fellas. It says, some of you reading this post know the story. Las. Some of you will learn, and you will learn the hard way. Yeah. Unfortunately, this is what's going on in the UK, and the government has decided to step in. And hopefully, it's funny how when you're trying to be, when you're trying to use a system to benefit you, it backfires. If I was these men, I would definitely not help them. You don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do. I definitely wouldn't go back to that situation. Most of these situations is due to the fact that the system is broken, and the government is tired of it. And shout out to the government for actually stepping up and doing something about this, and because this has been an issue for the past, I believe, for not even the past, it's been an issue for years. A lot of women who come to the country, the UK, and use the system to their benefit to hinder their men, and this is the results. They're tired, and glad to see something is being done about it. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Let's go in here. Let's talk about this. Yeah. I found this story. I thought it was pretty interesting. It says one company in China has told its employees to get married or get fired. That is weird. Get married or get unemployed. That is what the company is telling these men. Let's watch the story and give our feedback.
Or get fired. That's what a Chinese chemical manufacturing company said in a memo to its employees aged between 28 and 58, giving them 6 months to tie the knot or else. They were informed that if they didn't get married and establish a family by the third quarter, the company would terminate their contracts. They also called employees who are unmarried disloyal to the country. It's a stark turnaround from China's decades-long one-child policy, which has created an ageing population. Authorities are now trying to increase marriage and birth rates and are considering lowering the legal marriage age to 18. It's currently 22 for men and 20 for women. Women have also been subjected to intrusive phone calls from public officials asking on when they plan to get pregnant. This particular company withdrew the policy after legal concerns and an extensive public backlash, but the broader push for people to get hitched remains. 58.
Imagine being told to get married, man. That's crazy. Or you'll be fired. That's crazy. Get fired, get married, or get fired from your job. That's crazy. But I understand what the government is trying to do, but this might not be the best approach. A lot of men will probably just go find other jobs. I know it's easier said than done, but I don't see the good that comes out of the government forcing you, or not even the government, companies forcing you to get married. I understand what's currently going on in the country, and they're trying to increase the birth rate, but I believe China or India has the most population in the world. I know both of those countries lead the world in population, and they're having a male crisis. I believe there's not enough women for the men due to their one-child policies years back. But it must suck to be a man in China right now, man, because some of them are not. they can't find wives. They can't find wives or don't want to be married. It's just a different time. I'm pretty sure they'll figure it out. They have enough. They're pretty smart people, and they will definitely figure it out. And let's get into it. This young lady talks about black women won't go 50-50. I know the 50-50 conversation is a non-starter for most women in the black community, but let's see what this young lady has to say and give our feedback. You know how we love that. Let's give our feedback. Let's see what she had to say. Why is this thing not center? I'm trying to center this video. Oh Lord, I don't like this. Give me a second here. Let me try to center this video as best as I can. Give view, okay, here we go. Oh Lord, it disappeared. Let's see here. Let me try pushing it. All right. Okay, still not showing up. Come on, man. Sorry for this. All right, it looks like this is the best I can do. I don't like that one bit. Let me see if I could center this video. This is not how it's supposed to show on this page.